Good afternoon, everyone. Online students, am I audible to all of you? So my name is Harshit Sir. So I will be taking your history. So this is our first introduction to history. Okay. So in today's session, we will try to understand the syllabus of history. That why it is important to read history for UPSC examination. Clear? So first of all of you are preparing for civil services examination. What is the difference between UPSC and other examinations like academics? Like all of you have passed out from college or still college is going on? Studying. Okay. So what is the difference between academics and UPSC? How your preparation should be different from your academics. Academics means your school education, your college education, these things. Now, you must have read history here also in your school days. Clear or not? But why it is important in UPSC? What is the purpose? Purpose of history. Now, in academics, we only focus on facts, information. So I can give you an example. For example, Gandhi ji. He is called as father of nation. Getting my point? Now, this fact you have studied in your academics, college, everywhere. But UPSC will ask you, is there any relevance of Gandhi ji or not? Or why he is called as father of nation? This is the relevant topic in UPSC. Facts we have already studied in school times. Here, those facts in the form of understanding. Getting my point? So, in your academics, you gain information. You gain information. And when you transform your information into understanding, then it becomes knowledge. Getting my point? When you transform information into an understanding, it becomes knowledge. Information and knowledge is a different thing. Getting my point? So when you transform these informations, facts into an understanding, it becomes knowledge. And this is called as competition. Now, why competition? Gandhi is same for everyone, but the understanding of Gandhi in every person differs. Getting my point? Understanding of Gandhi in every person differs. And UPSC consider that understanding only. You will get marks based on your understanding. Getting my point? So history is not a subject to mug up the things. History is also a subject that you should understand. That is why it is there in UPSC examination. This is not relevant for UPSC. You should know the chronology. Year and all these things are important for SSC and bank examination. Getting my point? UPSC is not an examination to make you clerk. It is an examination to make you a king, administrator. Getting my point? And to become a king, you should have a knowledge of India. You should have a knowledge of India. Getting my point? That is why king is different from common people. This is the difference. This world is divided into classes. World is divided into two classes only. One is ruling class. Another is ruled. That means one king or aristocracy. Another common people. They always take decisions based on rational thinking, facts, etc. Common people take decisions based on emotions. Getting my point? This is the difference. Ruling and ruled. And this will be there and this was there since the evolution of mankind. That is why you will see history is written from two perspectives. One perspective, ruling class, another ruled class. Getting my point? Now, for example, there is a ruler in medieval history called as Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb was a Mughal ruler. Getting my point? Now, common people will see Aurangzeb as Muslim. Hindus will see Aurangzeb as Muslim ruler. And Muslims will see Aurangzeb as their important ruler because he belongs to Muslim community. But ruling class will see Aurangzeb as a ruler. Now, if you see Aurangzeb from the perspective of Muslims, then you will miss his mistakes. Getting my point? And if you see Aurangzeb from the perspective of Hindus, you will miss his achievements. Getting my point? That is why ruling class will see Aurangzeb from the perspective of ruler, from the perspective of policies that were adopted by Aurangzeb, because they are policy maker. They will learn from his achievements. Getting my point? They will learn from his mistakes so that they should not do same mistakes just like Aurangzeb did. So, what is history? History means understanding of past. Or stories of past or narrations of past. Getting my point? Now, why it is important to understand your past? So that you can understand your present and you can make your future glorious. Getting my point? This is the main criteria. So, why it is necessary? Clear everyone? This is the importance of history in UPSC exam. So they will ask questions from based on your understanding. Remember this thing. You should understand whatever the things that is written in the book and whatever the thing that is not written in the book. Getting my point? Clear? Because that is the quality of ruling class. Clear? So history in overall sense, it is necessary for UPSC. UPSC ask history because administrator should understand India and its diversity. Because if you see India, India is a region of vast geography. India is a region of vast culture. India is a region of multiple religions. India is a region of vast ethnicity, etc. Clear everyone? That is why it is important for us to understand history. Now, another example, we always use this term, India is a land, unity in diversity. Unity in diversity. Because of different religions are present, different cultures are there, different communities are there. Now, this is given by our first Prime Minister, that is Jawaharlal Nehru. India, unity in diversity. Now, that means he must have understood history since ancient times, because in ancient times, there were prominent religions like Brahmins, Buddhist, Jain. These three prominent religions were there in ancient times. Clear? Today, the important religions, Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, so just like today that we see that there is a conflict between Hinduism and Islam, Hinduism and Christianity, Islam and Christianity. There is a conflict, religious conflict. In present times, similarly, in ancient times also, religious conflicts were there between Brahmins, Buddhists, and Jainism. Now, in this situation, the ancient ruler whose name is Ashoka, Ashoka is considered as a great ruler. That is why we write Ashoka the Great. Getting my point? Why? Because he understood this diversity. He was the first ruler who understood this diversity and gave the concept of Sar Vriddhi. Sar Vriddhi means that each and every people should know the basic philosophy of religion. And the basic philosophy of every religion is same. Getting my point? The basic philosophy of every religion is same. Clear? Now, that is why he is called as Ashoka the Great. Okay. Now, in medieval times, who was the great ruler? Akbar. Now, in medieval times, he is called as Akbar the Great. The Great was used with whom? Akbar. Why? Because in medieval times, the same thing was understood by whom? Akbar. That India is a land of diversity. Getting my point? We should respect each and every culture. That is why he created his new philosophy and religion called as Tawheed-e-Ilahi. Tawheed-e-Ilahi, which means Sulh-Kul. Sulh-Kul means universal peace, that the principles of every religion is same. Getting my point? And in modern times, this was understood by Jawaharlal Nehru. Unity in diversity. So unity in diversity was there. It was understood by Ashoka first, medieval times Akbar, and then modern times Jawaharlal Nehru. This is the relevance of history, that this leader understood India's history from ancient. That what is the culture of India? Now, there is a difference between culture and religion. There is a difference between culture and religion. What is culture? Practices. Now, for example, if I say Muslims are there in Kashmir also, Muslims are there in Karnataka also. Getting my point? This much is clear. Their religion is same, but their fooding style is different. Their clothing style is different. Why? Because of geography. Kashmir, cold area, so their fooding style and their clothing style will be different. Karnataka, geography is different, so their fooding style and clothing style will be different. Getting my point? So what is culture? Culture is always based on geography. And India is a vast landmass. India is a vast landmass from this Himalayas till oceans. Getting my point? From northeast area of rainfall till Rann of Kutch desert area. Clear? So India is a vast geography. So that is why there are 28 states, and 28 states are having their own different culture. Getting my point? So culture is always based upon geography. Culture is based upon geography. Then what is religion? Religion is all about faith. It's all about belief. Getting my point? It is all about faith. It is all about belief. This is the difference between culture and religion. Now, why we can see that religious conflicts are there in the society? Because today people integrated culture with religion. This is the main conflict. That is why religion got corrupted. One is trying to impose its religion and its culture on other. That becomes a conflict. Getting my point? Religion is based on faith and belief. Culture is based upon geography. This much is clear. Now, for example, if you see Hinduism, now the festivals of North India are different from the festivals of South. Festivals of Northeast are different from the festivals of West. Why? Because Indian festivals are not based on religion, these are based on culture. Getting my point? These are based on culture. For example, suppose Holi. Holi is the main festival of North India, but the relevance of Holi is not much in South India. Why? Because if you see, now you have to connect it with geography. Now how? In Holi, people harvest wheat crop. Getting my point? Wheat is the product of winter. Wheat is the product of winter. That is why in South India, main crop is rice. Rice is the stable crop. Getting my point? Wheat is the crop of winter. Now, when wheat is cultivated in North India during the month of March Then farmers have resource or money because they have raw material, that is wheat. Getting my point? So in ancient times, agriculture was the most important part of economy. Even today also agriculture is the most important part of economy. We say agriculture is the backbone of economy. Clear? Because agriculture provides raw material for industries. Agriculture comes under primary sector. Getting my point? So agriculture gave us raw material. If you want to manufacture the cloth of cotton, so cotton must be cultivated, and this is a part of agriculture only. So you will see that farmers have resource, farmers have money. Now what economy says? What economy says? Circulation of wealth, circulation of money through demand and supply. Circulation of money through demand and supply. So farmers have money. Now a tradition is created, and the tradition is shopping. In every festival, the most important thing is shopping, because one community will have money, they will go and buy the things. In this way, circulation of wealth take place. That means demand and supply, and this rotation of wealth always runs the economy. Getting my point? So every festival have some scientific reason. Getting my point? Every festival have some scientific reason. Clear? Now, as I have said, agriculture is the backbone of economy. Backbone of economy. Now, whatever the things which gave us prosperity, we start worshipping those things. Whatever the things which gave us money or prosperity, we started worshipping. For example, if you see South India, Pongal is celebrated after harvesting. Getting my point? In North India, Makar Sankranti. Harvesting festival. So Indian festivals, most of the festivals are harvesting in nature based on agriculture. Getting my point? Clear or not? Why Pongal Onam is celebrated? Why it is celebrated? As a new year. Why? What is the purpose behind this? UPSC will ask purpose. Harvesting. Getting my point? It is related to harvesting, agriculture. Clear? So that is why we say agriculture is the backbone of economy since ancient time. Clear? So there is a formula. There is a formula. Whenever economy change, polity, society, and religion also changes. So we will apply this formula when we will start with history. Getting my point? So there are some formulas. That is why it is also a science. That is why we say history, geography comes under social science. That means there must be something scientific. That is why these subjects comes under social science. Getting my point? So you can draw this from the beginning. Economy changes, polity, society, and religion also change. Economy changes. Economy is the basic structure. So you can draw these things. Chavi, your question is, why was the post of an IAS IFS officer created? What was the expectation that time? See, Indian civil services is a part of British frame. Getting my point? Britishers have created this. So civil services is the steel frame of India because of British. Since ancient time, these posts were not there. Getting my point? So IAS officer is for administration of the country, foreign services officer for diplomacy. There are two types of policies, internal politics and external politics. So for external politics, IFS is created, foreign service. Clear? Now, another question is, what is the difference between ethnicity and culture? Ethnicity is the identity of culture. For example, Karnataka is a state. Clear? What is the most important identity of Karnataka? Kannada language. So language is the identity of culture. So from language, we can say that this person belongs to this state, this person belongs to this community. Getting my point? So you can just write down, ethnicity is the identity of culture. Clear? Chavi, this much is clear to you? Done? Now you can draw this. Any doubt? Dress also matters, but the most important thing is language. Language is the basic identity of culture. Getting my point? Now you can change your dress. If you go to Kashmir, then you will not wear what the things that you are wearing here in Karnataka, because the climate is different. Getting my point? But you cannot change your language. So language is the basic identity. Clear? Draw this. Done? Online students, this much is clear to all of you? Any other doubt? Wait, I'll be taking whole history. Ancient, medieval, modern, everything. Everything. Okay. Done? Draw this. Done? Done? So this is just an example. Getting my point? This is just an example. Now, today government is using a word called as incredible India. Incredible India. What is the meaning of incredible India? Incredible India because of its features, because of its tradition, because of its culture. We use this term incredible India. And if you see that India is the only country where God has not sent its messengers. Getting my point? God himself take birth here. Getting my point? Clear? That is why India is considered as the Karam Bhumi and Janam Bhumi of God. That means birthplace and workplace. So religion is also a part of UPSC. In history, we will also study religion. We will also study about God, how religion changes. Initially, it was a Sanatan Dharma, then it became Vedic religion, then it became Hinduism in present times. So how this evolution took place? Getting my point? Clear? So that is why government use the term called as Incredible India. Now, done? Now, if you see India as a vast geography. Vast geography. Vast geography means from Himalayas till South India. That means oceans, northeast, region of dense forest, always a region of tribals also. And in this western side, you will see desert area, and this side northwest region, and this side again Bay of Bengal, this side Arabian Sea, and this side Indian Ocean. This is the geography of India. Clear? Now, there are three important Himalayan rivers in north. That is Ganga. Here another river, Brahmaputra. This side Indus River. Three important rivers are there, Himalayan rivers. These are not seasonal rivers. These are Himalayan rivers. That means 12 months. Clear? So this area is called as northern plain because of rivers. This is called as northern plain. Then after this region comes Deccan region. Deccan region starts from Maharashtra till Karnataka. Maharashtra to Karnataka. This is called as Deccan region. Now, this side, Western Ghats, and this side, Eastern Ghats. And these are coastal areas, coastal plains. This side also coastal plains. Clear? This much is clear to all of you? Coastal plains. This is the geography of India. Clear? Now, why Himalayas are important? First of all, Himalayas are natural frontiers. It protects cold wind from Siberia desert. Getting my point? That is why India do not face harsh winters. Clear? So Himalayas are natural frontiers. Getting my point? So this is a part of Indian geography, but it is connected with history. Clear? This is connected with history also. Now, how Himalayas protect India from invasion? Because Himalayas are natural borders. So, no enemy can enter from Himalayas. Clear? So, you will see no foreign invasion from Himalayas since ancient time. No foreign invasion since ancient times. Clear? Now, another important area, that is northern plain. Himalayan rivers are coming in this area. So this region will be fertile in nature. This region will be fertile in nature. That is why this region is rich in agriculture. Northern plain. Punjab, Haryana, UP, Green Revolution took place in this area only. Clear? Because of its geography. So here you will see, now if agriculture will be developed here, so prosperity will also be here. Getting my point? Economy will be here, and whenever you have money, then you can create your kingdom. So first empire will be from here only, Magad, Mauryan Empire. Getting my point? Because their economy was very strong. Clear? And to run a state, to run a kingdom, you need money. Clear? So in this region, you will see that emergence of kingdom. And the most important part is agriculture. Important part of economy. Again, this Deccan region. Now this Deccan region, in this region, you will see hilly areas. Small hills will be there. Small mountains will be there. So now in this region, you will see minerals, importance of minerals. Because this is a Deccan region, black soil is here. So cotton cultivation is here only. Getting my point? Here in this area, you will see cotton cultivation. Cotton cultivation. Now, because of monsoons, this region, Western Ghats, will be getting rainfall. Because of monsoon, Western Ghats will be getting rainfall. And because of monsoon in Western Ghats, you will see plantation agriculture. Getting my point? In Western Ghats, plantation agriculture. Because of monsoon. Clear? Because Western Ghats, hills are there, and from monsoon, they are getting water. So plantation agriculture will be established here. Clear? Now, if you see the location of Kerala, now South India is close to equator. It comes under equatorial area, tropical area. Clear? So in this area, monsoon first comes in Kerala. Monsoon first comes in Kerala. So Kerala is having rainfall also, and Kerala is having warm climate also. That is why the importance of spices in Kerala, because of its geography. So spices are the product of South India. It cannot be cultivated in North because of geography. So spices are the fruit of tropical region. Clear? Now, if you see Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu does not receive maximum rainfall. Getting my point? So here the most important river is Kaveri. Kaveri river. Clear? Now this is a seasonal river. Now this region does not receive rainfall. Okay. So if they do not receive rainfall, so they have to create one substitute for water. So you will see tank irrigation is the method of Tamil Nadu. Why? Because of their geography. So they started practice tank irrigation. Even in South Indian temples, you will see tanks are there inside the temple, water tanks. And this is not the feature in North India. In North India, inside the temple premises, tanks are not there. But in South India, tanks are there. Why? Because of geography. Getting my point? So their method is tank irrigation. This much is clear to all of you? Clear? Now, the way from Western Ghats to Eastern Ghats. Now, how to enter from Eastern Ghats to Western Ghats? So there are some passes in Western Ghats through which Western Ghats are connected with these regions and Western Ghats are connected with coastal areas. Sorry? That means underground irrigation, tank irrigation. They store water, rainwater, harvesting. No, not like that. That is a part of different thing, dams. They also collect rainwater in their tanks. Getting my point? Clear? So there are several passes in these Western Ghats with which Western Ghats are connected with coastal areas. This much is clear to all of you. Now, this area receives maximum rainfall in India, northeast, and the most important rainy place is Mawsyn Ram. Okay, in Meghalaya near Cherrapunji. Clear? Mawsyn Ram. Now, if you see the rainfall of North India, that means 250 centimeter to 150 centimeter this side. So the paddy transplantation started in North India. Paddy means cultivation of rice. First, it was started in North India. Getting my point? So why paddy transplantation in North India? Because of rainfall. 1 kg of rice requires 15 liters of water. So you can only, that is why rice is the crop of monsoon. Rice is the crop of monsoon. And when rice harvest, then another festival comes, Diwali. Getting my point? And when wheat harvest is there, then another festival, Holi. This much is clear to all of you. So remember this thing, 1 kg of rice requires 15 liters of water. That is why it was started in here. Paddy transplantation. It changed Indian economy. Clear? This much is clear to all of you. Resources. Clear? Now, so as we have discussed that Himalayas, so no foreign invasion from here. Why? Because of natural frontiers. Natural frontiers. Now, this northeast area, dense forest and tribals. So foreign invasion is also not possible from here because of dense forest and tribal population. Getting my point? Now, foreign invasion is not possible from this side because of ocean and seas. Clear? Northwest, open passage. That is why since ancient times, foreign invasion always from this side. Clear? So first of all, Aryans came from this side. Then Indo-Greeks. Then Kushan. During the time period of Guptas, Huns came. Then Turks. Then Afghanis. Iranians. And modern day Atangwadis. that is terrorist, also comes from this side. Getting my point? Because this is an open passage. Clear? That is why Delhi is our capital, because Delhi can directly administer on this area. Getting my point? Because this is the area which is prone to foreign invasion. You can draw this. Online students, this much is clear to all of you. Clear? Draw this. So when you have proper knowledge of geography, then it is very easy to understand history. Getting my point? For example, if you become an administrator, and if a company comes from outside to invest in your district, and you are an administrator, you are a DM of Anantnag area, Kashmir, highly cold place, and FDI comes from outside and they wanted to establish a plant for ice cream factory. Getting my point? So if you give them permission to establish ice cream factory in Kashmir, they will be at loss, because highly cold region. Getting my point? And if the FDI comes for woolen factory, then it is highly profitable. And similarly, if in South India, if the FDI comes for woolen factory, then loss for South India, loss for that factory. So here ice cream factory will be fine. Getting my point? So you should know the proper knowledge of geography. So what is the relevance of geography? So geography has relevance in terms of understanding the history. Geography also promotes economy. If you don't have the knowledge of geography, you are unable to perform economic tasks. Getting my point? So you can just write down, geography also promotes economy. Now tell me, can draw this? This much is clear? Done? Done? Now, can judiciary believes in logic? Can courts believe in logic, or they believe in evidence or fact? Evidence and fact. Based on logic, they do not believe in logic. Just like UPSC also believes in facts and evidences. You cannot write anything based on your logic. Getting my point? They always ask for facts. For example, if you are writing something in your mains answer, you have to give from where, from which source are you talking about. Getting my point? So there is the most important thing is sources to understand history. And wherever the sources are not available in the history, then book always writes it presumes that, or it consists, it seems like. Getting my point? Whenever the sources are not available in history, then always book writes it seems like. Getting my point? So you have to mention the sources. Now, sources to understand history. Literary sources and non-literary sources. Now, literary sources means literature. Literary sources are of two types: religious literature and secular literature. Religious and secular literature. Then non-literary sources like archaeological evidences. Non-literary sources like coins. Non-literary sources like architecture. Non-literary sources like sculpture. Now, religious literature. So when we say religious literature, that means Vedas are religious literature. Ramayana, Mahabharata are religious literature. Then Manusmriti, religious literature. Then Upanishads. All these are historical evidences as well as religious literature. Then Vedangas are religious literature. Now, secular literature. Now, secular literature is like Arthashastra, written by Chanakya, Kautilya, which is a law book which talks about politics and administration. Niti Shastra. Niti Shastra. Mrich-Kattika. So these are some different books which gave sources of different time period. Chavi, whatever the queries that you have, you can write in the comment section. Unmute access is not available. This much is clear. Now, archaeological evidences. Now, archaeological evidences means artifacts. Artifacts like when we say Stone Age. So, for Stone Age, no written records are available. So, only artifacts. Artifacts like we found stone tools. Getting my point? For artifacts, we found various graves. We found pots, potteries. Clear? These things are related to archaeology. That means archaeological findings. Clear? Then coins. So, study of coins is called as numismatics. Study of coins known as numismatics. Clear? Then architecture. Architecture also gives information. For example, particular temple is based on which time period, which dynasty belongs to particular temple. Getting my point? So, for example, the most prominent city in Karnataka with respect to temple, Hampi. Architecture means temple structures. So, Hampi gives the evidence of Jayanagar empire. Getting my point? So, architecture are also source of empires. Clear? For example, Mahabalipuram gives us the evidence of Pallavas. Clear? Sculptures like different idols, different arts. Clear? Also gives evidence of history. Draw this. Okay. Open passage means that there is no hindrance, there is a plane, there is a connectiveness from North India to Northwest. There is no hurdle, no forest, because Thar desert area is there. Clear? So that is why this northwestern area is prone to foreign invasions. So foreign invaders used to come from Greece, used to come from Central Asia to invade India. Clear? Okay. This much is clear to all of you. Now, so when we talk about history, the three important parts, it consists three important parts, that is ancient, history, medieval, and modern. So from the next year, Government of India is going to change the name of ancient history. In NCERT books, it will be classical history. Recently, government has announced this. Clear? Okay. Ancient, medieval, and modern. Now, what is ancient history? It is the period of evolution of human beings, evolution of state, evolution of civilization, evolution of economy. Getting my point? So it is the stage of evolution of humans, then civilization, then birth of religions, evolution of society, evolution of polity, state, empire, etc. Clear? Evolution. Then medieval history comes. What is medieval history? Medieval history is the age of transition. Age of transition. Transition means transformation from ancient to modern. So it is the age of transition from ancient to modern. Clear? So medieval history from 750 AD till 1750. That means 1000 years. So in age of transition, we have seen birth of different religions, advent of Islam in India, birth of Sikhism in India. Getting my point? Different events took place. Then what is modern history? Modern history means the story of a country turned into a nation. India, Bharat was a country. Country means geographical expression. Bharat means geography. But India means nation. Nations have some defined things. Clear? So India was not a nation before 1947. India was just a geography because kingdoms were there. So when we say nation, nation means what? Nation has four elements. One is nation will be having its own territory. That means defined borders will be there. Then nation will be having its own population based on religion, based on culture, based on regions. Getting my point? Then nation will be having its own government or state. State here means government. Then nation will be having its own supreme law, that is constitution. So nation is sovereign. There are four features of nation. These four features were not there before 1947. So before that, Afghanistan, Pakistan was not there. So these were part of Bharat, Hindustan only. Bangladesh, part of Hindustan only. They became nation later. Getting my point? Clear? So nation, this is the definition of nation. Territory, population, state and sovereign. Sovereign law is constitution, supreme law. Clear? That India is governed, nation is governed by supreme law. Draw this four elements of nation. Sovereign means supremacy, supreme authority. Now, who is supreme authority in India? Who is supreme authority? Constitution. Constitution has given power to president. But ultimate supreme, people of India. That is why in preamble, first line is we the people of India and the last line is given and adopt ourselves this constitution. So the people of India has written a constitution for India and that constitution gives power to government. Getting my point? So ultimate powerful, who is powerful? People of India. Clear? Online students, this much is clear to all of you? Clear everyone? Now first we'll discuss ancient history. You can categorize ancient history into three parts. Prehistoric, proto-historic, and historic period. Now, what is the difference between prehistoric, proto-historic, and historic period? Very good. Where written records are not available or writing was not developed. Getting my point? Prehistoric means written records are not available or writing was not developed. So in this, Stone Age comes. Getting my point? Evolution of human beings. So Stone Age, that means Paleolithic, then Mesolithic, and Neolithic. 3 ages. Paleo means old, lithic means stone. So it is called as old stone age. Meso means middle, lithic means stone, middle stone age. Neo means new, lithic means stone, new stone age. After that, chalcolithic comes, but that comes under protohistoric. Clear? Now, what is protohistoric? Where written records are available but unable to decipher. We are unable to understand. Getting my point? Unable to decipher. So, for example, Indus Valley civilization. Writing was there, but we are unable to decipher that writing. We are unable to understand that writing. It was in the form of symbols. Getting my point? Draw this. Clear? And then historic period, where archaeological evidences are also available. Literary evidences are also available, and foreign accounts are also available. For example, archaeological evidence like Ashokan inscription. Ashokan inscription. These are available, and these gives the information of Ashoka. Those pillars, Ashokan pillars, are available. Literature is also available, like Arthashastra. Foreign accounts also available, which is written by foreign authors. Like there was an ambassador in the court of Chandragupta Maurya whose name was Megasthenes. So Megasthenes has written a book called as Indica, which gives the source of Mauryan Empire, Mauryan society. All these three things are available. Clear? Draw this. Writings, that literature, foreign accounts, which is written by foreign authors, and then archaeological evidences. Okay. Here only archaeological evidences. Getting my point? Here only archaeological evidences. Here archaeological evidences also, plus writing is also there, but we are unable to decipher writing. And the day when historians decipher the writing, it becomes historic period. Getting my point? Online students, this much is clear to all of you.